Hello community, it's Courtney. Thanks to Graham Park for having us for another yoga practice. I hope that you're taking really good care of yourself. It's a really crazy time and I'm really grateful that we can all gather like this. I think the practice is super important, or any practice is super important to remind us of ourselves, to ground us, to give us the space to regroup, reconnect, so that we can show up to others in our lives with that sense of peace and ease. And today I want us to focus on being soft with ourselves. So I don't know about y'all, but I can be really mean to myself. I can push myself really hard to, especially in this time, to be really productive, to fight out against things that really matter to me. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be doing that, but we can kind of lose our charge or run ourselves a little bit thin. And that really isn't very productive when we don't have the space to even show up to ourselves. So I'm going to invite us all to be soft with ourselves today. And the hope with that is that when we show up to ourselves in a certain way, we tend to show up to others with that sense as well. So for practice today, I'm going to ask you to grab a blanket. We're going to be using a blanket a few times today, and I really want you to have that. So give yourself this moment just to grab a blanket. It could be one off your couch. If you don't have a blanket, it could be a towel, just something that is a little bit heavy and weighted and snuggly. Yeah? Okay. So we're going to start by just placing the blanket around you in some way. So hopefully you're not too hot. I think it's kind of chilly. So just wrap the blanket around you so that you can feel a little bit of weight on your shoulders. And then go ahead and settle your hands down. So close your eyes, settle your hands into your lap. Feel the blanket surrounding you, reminding you to ground down, to be soft, to be snuggly. Start to connect with your breath. And today I'm just going to ask you to find a soft breath. So almost like you were very gently sipping in air, very gently sip in air. And very gently release your air. Take a few more sips of air like that. Really soft breath in. Really soft breath out. Really soft breath in. Really soft breath out. And then from here, keeping your eyes closed, keeping that breath soft and meaningful inside you. I want you to think of a color that is calming or soft to you. So there's no wrong or right answer. Choosing a color that is soft and snuggly. And allow this color to start beaming around you like a light. So almost like it was like a little shield of light surrounding you, putting yourself inside the bubble of this snuggliness, of this softness, seeing yourself sitting at the center of it. And start to let this soft light fill into your body. So relaxing and releasing, warming and hugging you. Go ahead and let that image go. Start to flutter your eyes open. And then go ahead and take your blanket and you're just going to place it across your lap. So just putting a little weight and a little warmth across your lap. Placing your palms down on your thighs to start. Finding a tall spine, so head reaching away from your shoulders. And then we'll just take the left ear to the left shoulder. So just finding a little space in the right side of our neck. For me, this is enough. If you're not feeling a whole lot, you could tap your left hand to your right temple to enhance the stretch, sending your right shoulder away from your ear. From here, lift your head back to center, and then we're just going to turn our head to look towards the left, and then bow your chin into your chest a little bit. So this is just going to be a little bit more intense of a stretch, similar area. Keep your right shoulder reaching away from your ear. Rise your chin back up, send your face to come forward, and then we'll switch to the other side. So the right ear goes for the right shoulder. Again, if you need a little more stretch, you can place your right palm on your left temple, send your left shoulder away from your ear. Breathe into the space of the left side of your neck. And then rise your head back up, send your gaze towards the right, and then bowing your chin down into your chest, getting even maybe a deeper stretch into your shoulder here. So finding a soft breath here, not forcing anything today, especially when we practice. So working with ourselves, being kind and gentle and soft with ourselves. From here, take your head back up, back to center, and then we're just going to find a little bit of mobility to open in the throat. So maybe just glancing up slightly towards the ceiling, sending your shoulders away from your ears, and then closing your throat, bowing your chin into your chest, releasing your head so it's heavy, settling your shoulders away from your ears. We'll do that one more time, softly, gently gazing up, opening the throat. And then settling your chin into your chest, letting your head be really heavy, letting your shoulders be heavy, dripping down towards the floor. From here, we're going to take gentle half neck rolls. So left ear goes to left shoulder, and then tuck your chin into your chest. Right ear goes to right shoulder. So moving on your own, exploring in your neck and letting this be soft, kind, creating opening. So no forcing, just being soft with ourselves, with our movements today. Take one more each side, or you can keep doing this the whole class if that's what you need. Coming back up to center, one last little thing for the neck. So closing your eyes, finding a tall spine. Imagine you had a pencil on the top of your head, and we're just going to start to draw tiny circles on the head towards the right. So we're not taking full neck circles, we're just finding some gentle opening in the neck by drawing circles. And I say close your eyes because I get a little dizzy if I keep my eyes open when I do this. Drawing circles in the other direction towards the left. Really nice, you all. Flutter your eyes open, head comes back in line with your spine. If you want to take the other cross of your legs, that might be a nice thing to do. Resituate your blanket to rest down on your thighs. And then from here, we'll tap our fingertips to the shoulders. We have our little angel wings, chicken wings, however you want to think about this. And then we're going to roll the elbows in and up and around and down. So again, soft movements, soft breath. Maybe imagine you were a beautiful dancer that was making this movement nice and delicately. Be a pretty weird dance, but it's a nice visual. And then let's take the elbows back and up and around and down. So again, letting the movements be really soft and gentle. From here, let's take our elbows to face out, arms are up. We're gonna do something that you probably don't think is a very soft activity, but we're gonna approach it with softness. So we're gonna do our little forearm strengthener. I want you to keep your shoulders down, palms are up, elbows are out to the sides. We're gonna close the palms and open the palms. Close the palms and open the palms. And we're gonna start to move a little bit faster. In my experience, this is extremely uncomfortable after a little while. But instead of meeting it with fighting it, with mental kind of blocks, we're just going to approach it with softness. Almost like we're just saying, hello, hello, hello. And of course, if there's pain in your body and this is not right for you to do, you don't have to do it. But if it's just uncomfortable and you don't like it, see if you can stay and approach it with softness. So this is the challenge of our lives, right? Approaching each other, disagreeing with each other, being frustrated with each other, and still approaching ourselves and each other with respect and kindness. That to me is the greatest gift we can give other humans, yeah? So we're staying with it. It's uncomfortable, we're still soft, we're not gripping in our jaw or our neck or our shoulders. We're gonna keep going for a little bit longer than we like. Maybe start to use your hands and open them even more kind of widely so it enhances it. Staying soft. A few more flicks of the hands. Really nice, you all. Let's rest the palms down. Feel the energy in the hands resting down on your thighs. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath if you forgot. Go ahead and flutter your eyes open. We're going to come into a couple hums. So humming is a really great way to calm our nervous system, and it's really powerful to do it in a group of people. I wish I could hear you humming, but let's hum together. So we're going to inhale through the nose, and then we'll press our hum out. Let that go. Inhale through the nose. Humming together for a second time. Let that go. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, hum. Let that go. Start to allow breath to come back in. Flutter your eyes open. Isn't that nice? All right, we're going to come in for one more breath before we start to come into a little bit more movement. So we're gonna come into our balancing breath. We're gonna make a peace sign. We're gonna add our thumb. We're gonna press the thumb against our right nostril. So shutting the right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril for 2, 3, 4. Close left nostril with your peace fingers and exhale the right for 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Close left. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Close left. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. One more round. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Close right. Exhale. Close left. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Great job, everyone. If you're snotty, you might want to blow your nose. Okay, let's come to a stand. We'll place our blanket to the side. We'll regroup with blanket later on. So coming to a stand, go ahead and really ground your feet underneath your hips. So taking the time to stack yourself on yourself. So yoga is all about stacking our bones on our bones. So we don't have to do extra work or hold extra weight. So ankles are stacked under your hips are stacked over under your shoulders, arms come out to the side, your head is in line with your spine, your knees have a little bit of bend, but the thighs are pressing back. From here, we're gonna inhale, expand our arms wide. And then as we exhale, we're gonna cross one arm in front of the other, coming into a hug, curling in our spine, maybe bowing your chin into your chest. Inhale, expand your arms wide and out. Exhale, cross your other arm in front, give yourself a squeeze, round in your spine. One more time each side. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, one arm crosses in front of the other, round. Give yourself a squeeze. Inhale, send your arms tall. Exhale, give yourself a squeeze. Really nice. Come back to your mountain pose. And then we're going to take the legs a little bit wider. So maybe like 3 to 4 feet. And we're gonna come in for a big forward fold. So settling your heart down, putting as much bend in your knees as you need. Let this be a release for your back. Let this be a release for your head. Let your jaw be soft. Make it as simple as possible. So folding over yourself, resting down, grounding down into your feet. Notice if you're holding in your neck or lifting your head in any way, really let your head go. So let your neck be as soft as possible today. The neck works and holds up a lot of weight, a lot of thought. Give it a break. We're going to do a super slow roll up. So pressing into your feet, start to roll yourself up little piece by little piece. Really nice. Take your feet back to hips distance. Rise your arms tall to the sky, and we're just going to pick some apples here. So nice and soft, gentle movements, like you're picking an apple at the top of the tree. We're moving mindfully, we're finding a stretch in the side body. So we're not straining to reach, we're just reaching up, breathing into the side. Take a couple more apples from the top of your tree. And then release your hands down to the side. Keep your feet grounded. We're just going to kind of sway side to side. So really ground down into your feet. Let your arms be really heavy, swaying. Coming back to center, let's grab our blanket. So we're going to turn the blanket into a little aid for our shoulders. So depending on the kind of blanket you have, you're probably going to want it as wide as possible. It would be easier to do this with like a strap, but we'll do our best here. So you're going to take the blanket, maybe kind of roll it up so that you almost like it's a big strap here. And you're going to take your hands wider than your shoulders. If you want to take the time to roll it up in like a proper roll, that probably will make it easier. Take the blanket down to your thighs, and then you're going to rise your arms up and then settle the hands down behind you. So we're using this as kind of a way to roll out and open the shoulders. So inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it down. So you got some information from that. If you didn't feel any stretch, you'll take your hands closer in. If you couldn't do that and that was really painful for your shoulders, take your hands even farther out. So create more space. We're going to do this a few times. On your inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, take your hands down. Let the blanket rest against the back of the thighs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So this is called shoulder flossing. Inhale up. Exhale down. A few more rounds. Inhale up, nice and soft. No tension. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more rounds. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. We're going to keep the arms up here. And we're just going to floss side to side. So similar to our picking apples. Just using this, it doesn't have to look like mine. We're just kind of opening up. You can pause when you reach side to side. Anything that feels good, just stretch through your entire side body. From your ankle to the top of your wrist. Really nice, my friends. Come back to center. Release your blanket down to the side. We're going to take our legs up the wall now. So I think you all know the drill. If you're new, welcome. I'll tell you how to get in. If you already know how to get in, get in. So we're going to take ourselves close to something that we can put our legs fully up. So like if there's paintings or pictures or something, shelf, you don't want to do it against a wall like that. I'm using a closet door. That's a really good thing that tends to not have anything on it. You could also use a cabinet. You could go to your bed and put your legs up the wall in bed. So we're going to tuck ourselves nice and close into whatever we're putting our legs up. So this is a really important step so we don't have to do extra work later on. So the hip is close in, the shoulder is close in, come down to your elbows. Make sure, again, you're flush to the wall. And then send your legs up tall. So your bottom should be flush against the wall. If it's not, come back down and set yourself back up. So here you'll listen to yourself. You'll take maybe your arms wide, maybe your hands on the body, whatever feels good. It's very normal to feel some tingles in the leg. That's our blood recirculating in our body. If it doesn't feel good at any point or it's too intense, you can always bend your knees and place the soles of the feet against the wall. And we're just going to be here for a couple minutes, giving ourselves the space of a restorative pose, being as soft as humanly possible. So really gently breathing, really gently being here in this shape. So from where you are, we're going to come into a hip stretch at the wall. I'm going to talk us through it. We're going to approach it really kindly and softly and gently. Our hips can store a lot of tension, and I really want us all to meet it with kindness and softness. So from here, you're going to slide your heels down the wall to where your knees just were. And you're probably going to want to push against the wall to move yourself out just a little bit so that your bum isn't flush against the wall. From here, you're going to rise your right foot tall, and then you're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So you'll amplify the stretch if the knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. If that is not right for you and you feel like you can't breathe into your hip, you're going to soften and take your left leg up the wall. So we're in a figure four. So this is like a supported pigeon pose. We just have a little bit of support of the wall. If there's any tweaking in your right knee, you're going to listen to that and you're going to soften until you stop feeling the tweak in your knee. If you don't feel a lot of stretch, you're going to keep pressing your right knee towards the wall. But remember, again, we're being soft. So we're breathing into the right side of our hip. I'm going to count us through 5 breaths here, and then we'll switch sides. So go ahead, let your exhale come out. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 1. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 2. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 3. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 4. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale. That's 5. We'll replace the right foot to the wall. And the next side might be different. So we're going to listen. We're going to approach ourselves softly and with kindness. Rising your left foot tall. Press your right foot into the wall to cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And then listen to the hip on the left. So what's going on this side? Maybe you can keep that right knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Maybe you have to slide your right foot up the wall to soften the experience in your left hip. So again, we always want to find that place where we can breathe through tension. So we don't want to strain or force in our stretches. We want to find that brief little crevice of discomfort and breathe through it to open through, to get through to the other side. So here we'll take our 5 breaths. Let your exhale come out. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale. That's 1. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale. That's 2. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 3. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 4. Through your nose, inhale. Through your nose, exhale, that's 5. Replace your foot to the wall. And then we'll gently roll over to one side. And then we'll press ourselves up and we'll come to lay on our backs. So we're going to do one more thing for the neck. And then we're going to do a couple breaths and a little bit of relaxation to really make sure we're being soft with ourselves. So I'm coming up to the camera just so I can talk us through some things. So you'll lay on your back. You can either bend your knees, place the soles of the feet on the earth if your low back is precarious in any way. Or you can lay flat, so feet coming kind of out like you were sleeping for the night. And then in this position, you're just going to start to make a no with your head. So with your head laying on the mat, you could either take kind of a quicker no to massage the back of your head, or you can really kind of focus on that neck stretch and pause in between. So taking a few no's here. Moving the head side to side. And then coming back to center, just making a really gentle yes. So by lifting your chin and then tucking the chin into the chest, lengthening the back of the neck, small movement, listen to what feels good for you. Take a couple more yes motions. And then let that go, lay flat on your back. Close your eyes if that feels safe. If not, soft gaze at the ceiling. And then really soften into your body. So let your body go. Let your body be supported by the floor here. We're going to take 2 inhales together. 2 breaths together, I mean. So we'll take our 3 count inhale, exhale out the mouth. So let your breath completely come out. Inhale the breath to your belly and pause. Inhale the breath to your heart. Inhale breath to top of head. Through your mouth, release breath out. One more time. Inhale breath to belly. Inhale breath to heart. Inhale breath, top of head. Through your mouth, release it out. Let go of any control you've taken of your breath. Let yourself breathe yourself. I'm going to talk us through a guided meditation just to make sure that we're softening in all parts of ourselves, parts that we might not even be aware that we're holding tension. So if there's anything you need to do to make yourself more comfortable, it might be really nice to take that blanket that's nearby and cover yourself. Take up the time. It only takes like a few seconds to cover yourself with a blanket. Give yourself that comfort, that softness, the heaviness of feeling a little bit of weight on you to release you down into the floor. So with your eyes closed, with your body resting down to the floor, let your bones be heavy, let your muscles be heavy. Softening across your toes and the soles of your feet, your heels and the tops of your feet. Softening into the space and the joints of the ankle, into the shin, into the calves, softening across your knee joint, front of the knee, back of the knee, softening into the space of your thighs, into your hips, softening into your belly, softening into the space of your heart, widening and softening your collarbone, softening into your shoulders, sending them away from your ears, softening down your arms to your elbow creases, to your forearms, the backs of your arms, softening into your wrists, into your palms, into the fingers. Even your fingernails are soft. Softening into your neck, into your throat, softening across your jaw, into your mouth, letting your tongue be heavy, letting your teeth release, letting your cheeks be soft. So no need to hold your face in any way. Allowing gentle breath to soften into your nose and release from your nose. Allowing your ears to be soft, hearing my words as soft, any other noises in your space as soft. If your eyes aren't closed, softening the eyes closed here, letting the eyelids rest, letting your eyes roll back into your head. Letting your eyebrows be soft, letting that space between your forehead be soft, the thoughts, the hair, top of the head. Witnessing your whole body releasing down, softening into the floor. We're going to take a few minutes in Shavasana, final rest. So giving yourself this space to just witness yourself in a state of softness. And I'll call us back in just a few minutes. Starting to bring awareness back to your breath. Watching it softly move in, watching it softly go out. And we're going to take our time today moving up from the floor, being as soft and gentle with ourselves as possible. So first, just drawing that awareness into your breath, noticing your body in space. Starting to find the most gentle of movements, maybe some little wiggles, maybe some little sways. With the least amount of effort possible, gently rolling over to the right side, making a pillow for your head with your inner arm. Using your free hand to press you up to a comfortable seat, just like we began. Rest your palms down on your thighs, settle your shoulders away from your ears, close your eyes. And just notice what you have created for yourself. Maybe notice how it feels to be soft with yourself. What qualities does it create? What space does it create? What possibilities does it create? And then maybe imagine and setting the intention of sharing this softness with whoever meets you in your day today, whether they're on a Zoom call or in your home or someone you see on the news. Can you meet them with what you know to be true? Can you shift their state of being by shifting your own state of being? Drawing your hands in a gesture of prayer, bowing your chin into your chest. The light in me acknowledges the light in all of you. Thank you so much for practice today. Thank you, Grand Park, for hosting us so that we can all continue to meet and join together to do something nice for ourselves. If this practice of softness is helpful to you, I would encourage you to look it up and do it again. Grand Park has all the videos on Facebook, on their Facebook page in the video section, or on their YouTube page. And you don't even have to do that. Maybe just notice when you're being hard on yourself or you're being harsh with others. And maybe through that awareness of noticing and choosing to soften, we create better relationships with each other. So thank you all so much. Be well. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.